All right, with Washington, I had high hopes with Washington last season. There was some injuries. Um, but again, with the format of back and forth, who's winning the division, I was riding really high on Washington, considering what they did last season, where they made the NFC Championship game. This year, let's week 3. I could see them beating the Seahawks. I could see them beating the Colts. I could see them beating the Giants. Whoa, slow down, Cowboy. After going 0-1, they win 4. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Really, week 7 in the bye week, they are sitting at 4-2. That is actually very real. Yeah, that is very much a possibility because this could be a, oh, you're the Super Bowl champs. Watch what we can do. And then the division games, Cowboys, Eagles, and Giants. Doesn't matter the record. It does not matter. Anybody could win it. All right, Sunday Night Football against the Eagles. I did say that they would win this one. Now, this one, this one's a huge one. Um, to this point as well, because if we're looking, I mean, it's potentially 5-2 teams. We're 6-1, 6-1 Rams against the 5-2 Wash. Like that. That has, wow, that's a big game. That is a big game slated for week 9. I don't know. I think the Rams are better. I'll take the Rams, but then at the same time, like up until this point, we're in week 9. I don't think that if the Rams, I'll say this: if the Rams are sitting at 8-0, about to go 9-0, this has win written all over it. Because again, you can predict it, but then when we actually play the games, there's parts of me where if the Rams are on a 4-game win streak and then they come into this game, they're probably going to lose it because not a lot of teams get those win streaks going where it's like, hey, whoa, hey, here we go, 10-game win. No. But then we fast forward to my Rams review and it's like, dude, you had them winning 12 games in a row. What are you doing? But I'll have them split 1-1 with the Giants. So it's this road game. Where we're sitting at week 10, this is probably where the Giants would make a push on. We need to get to the postseason. This Monday Night Football rematch against the Bengals. I have the Bengals getting a get back. I really do. Now against the Cardinals, I don't have them losing 4 in a row, so let's give them a win here. Let's give them a win against the Titans. Now against the Texans, this is the final push where we look. Okay, they are sitting at 6-5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3-5. Okay, wait, my bad. 7. They're sitting at 7-5. This week 14 matchup against the Texans, I don't want to say it would make or break their season, but there is a very real possibility that if they lose this one and then they get some losses on that, after sitting at 7-5, where they kept it close with a potential Super Bowl team, kept it close with a potential, division winner. They're sitting at 7-5, maybe getting the 5th seed or the 6th seed. To they lose 3 out of their remaining 5, 4 out of their remaining 5, and they miss the playoffs altogether. That's what this slate of games, to me, where against the Vikings, that's a gimme game. Falcons, gimme. Cowboys, again, gimme. That's an easy win. Um, this slate of games can definitely make or break the remainder of their season, which that's probably how it is for a lot of teams. Because other than that, the only like front heavy schedule that I know off the top of my head, Broncos, where it's like they need to win their front set of games because the back 9, it's like pff, whatever. But Texans at home, I can see them winning that. Well, hold on, let's slow down here because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins in a row. I don't know if 5 wins in a row is possible. Let's give them a win against the Falcons. On the road against the Jags, I'll put that be a loss. I think the Jaguars can be a better team than Washington. Give me the. Yes. Okay. No, here we go. I like this. 4 in a row, that's fine. Hmm. You know what? I'm going to switch this one up. I'm going to switch this one up, and here's why. I I could see them beating Washington. Here's why I'm going to switch this one up. The Falcons to this point. Remember how the Falcons played upset on a couple teams towards the end of the season last year, like the Rams, the Bills? There's parts of me where this could be the Falcons making a push where we need to go into DC. We need to win to keep our season, keep the South. Look, the South is out of reach. It's going to go to the Buccaneers. They're 3 games above us, or Carolina or the Saints or whatever. But it's like we need to at least stay in the race to get the 6th seed or the 7th seed. Let's go beat Washington. And then for the remainder of the Falcons schedule, it's like, boom, look at that. We won 3 of our remaining 5 games. We're the 7th. That, I can see that. All right, and then against the Cowboys, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sitting at 9 wins, 7 losses. I need to know. I need to know where the Cowboys are at. I need to know where the Cowboys are at because, to me, I don't think this is for the division. I think this game could very well be for if Washington wins, they're in the postseason. If Dallas wins, they're in the postseason because I think the Giants and Eagles will be competing for the East. Um, but I could also see, like, let's say at the time, because you look at the remaining, like, Cowboys is the last one. You look like they play the Eagles. They're done with the Eagles by the time November starts. They're done with the Giants 2 weeks later. There's 7 weeks of no division. This could be the game that wraps up where if Dallas wins, Dallas doesn't get the division, but if Washington wins, it secures the division where they would get the 4th seed or the 3rd seed. But again, them getting the 3rd seed at 10-7 doesn't make any sense. Give me Washington, but for them to, yeah, give me Washington. I do think Washington's a little bit, just a little bit better than Dallas. Plus, it's a home game, and to form, yeah, if the winner gets into the postseason, this could be like the Ravens and Steelers all over again, where Washington wins it on a missed field goal by Dallas or something like that. Um, yeah, I like that. I like that. 10-7, perfect, right in line with like the right in line with like the Buccaneers and the Packers, and middle of the pack with the Bears. So, anyways, guys, that's my thoughts. How many wins do you think Washington can get? I think I'm pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Mellow. I'm pretty mellow on these predictions because I think last season I had them going 14-3, and then they didn't even make the postseason. So I'm a little no, no, I'm not no, not putting them up there, not yet. So, anyways, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.